Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nothing New Under the Sun podcast. It's been 2 weeks, Trey. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You feeling great?
Feeling great, man. Great to be back.
I ain't feeling great, man. It's been 2 weeks. It's been like an off season.
Man, real talk. We took a whole lot. How old is for us?
Not even a little bit. I'm shocked we back.
But it's needed though.
But it was great because more things happened, more things to talk about.
Yeah.
Good plus all plus publicity is all good.
Well, for sure.
I'm sorry.
I know.
JCPS Education Month.
Sorry, didn't just say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But let me get down to a couple like 3-pointer news that just happened this week. I hate to inform you, but Tyreek Hill's season is over this year.
They are.
That is sad.
That was really sad.
Really gruesome. I don't even want to talk about it for real, but
Yeah, that was
here's the weird part about the injury. The same game, you had the return of Darren Waller.
I did see that. 2 touchdowns.
At 32 years old, after not playing those seasons.
2 touchdowns.
I
don't know what Instagram.
Like Darren Waller, like you couldn't put that on my Uno wild card. You could not tell me your
Somebody
Waller ain't going to think
it's America. Somebody to put a bag on dude and we're not going to because he's still looking great shape. He looks like one of the best tight ends still.
It's weird. Well, he just came back, and funny that he came back. Tyreek got hurt, and Miami won. I don't want to explain it. It is what it is. Can't get deeper. But also, corner
on time out before you go to the next one. Was there without Sheeta? Do you think they get better or worse? Prediction on future. Because what if it's like without Stephon Diggs, they throw like the Bills, something like that. When he's out.
How you say this?
I understand 17.
No,
you
bad with him, you're gonna be bad without him. Just a bad team. It just, what I mean? It don't get better. It changes. Yeah,
definitely. Of course,
it change. But
the formation.
You're in a division where you have 4-0 Bills team.
You're still not. Everything. The Bills are a really well built team, and nobody thinks they're gonna win it. Or not. And it's a weird year. It's a very weird year, but I love it because that's weird. Something to talk about. Something to talk about. Controversial. That's it.
Let me give you the second topic. Colts corner at the middle of the week. Xavier Howard retires. Like, he retires with 29 interceptions, 95 pass deflection, and 2 touchdowns.
Put no shoulder pads on. I'm not. Yeah.
It's the second time in history I've heard a Colts corner retired mid-season.
Well, no, that was a quarterback. Was that Angelo?
No, the cornerback who retired for the Colts, legendary, it was Vontae Davis. He retired, I think, as a Buffalo Bill. He was more known as a Colts corner. So this is a little weird time period in history.
Yeah. Okay.
But let's talk about some new history. Let's go. Dylan Gabriel. This is a little note. I'm not going to explain it all the way, but Dylan Gabriel will start this weekend versus the Minnesota Vikings. Here's a little trivia right here. Since 1999, he is the 41st starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to let that sit, and I'm going to move forward because that is not a good stat to have for any team.
Too much emotion.
This is 41st quarterback, man. Like you got to realize we have 40. You know what I mean? Like, we have more.
There's a lot of people. It's been a revolving door.
You're 45 quarterbacks waiting to have as many presidents we had in the 100+ years. It's gonna get disrespectful, but I ain't. I
really did.
That's good. That's good. I'm getting somewhere. I love that. Let's talk about team stats. I kind of brought it to you over not on this podcast, but just yapping to you. Man, some of these stats I'm looking at, I'm like, time to give some credit, man.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. These stats are coming from before the Rams 49 game, because right now, if you look them up, Rams 49ers have dropped out those top 10 stats of offense and defense. It's just how it goes. If we play one more game than everybody else, the stats will either go up and down. But as of right now, the Broncos, red zone defense, they're letting up 25% of scores. So that's the best. You're 25%. That means a team, if they get 4 times in the end zone on them, you're only going to get 1 score on them.
Yeah.
That's top.
That's really dope.
Now, here's another thing. Number one.
Who the defense coordinator right now?
Van Joseph.
Okay.
Van Joseph. But also, number one scoring defense in the league right now is the Houston Texans. They're letting up only 12.8 points a game.
Really?
That's amazing.
What is it?
And then the number one rush defense, guess who? The Cleveland Browns only let up 70 yards per game rushing.
We got that. Yeah. So I was humble. My boys.
So here's something really crazy. The 30-second pass defense, Dallas Cowboys. They're letting up 297 yards of passing the game.
They still got land over there.
They're just a bad defense, injuries, and just random
It's just there too. I don't get the fact that I feel really uncomfortable too. It's in front.
inconsistent play, and also they over.
Let's go over there.
Really. Don't quote me on it. I really don't know. I know Matt. Actually, yeah, it's Matt Eberflus.
Matt Eberflus.
He's the former head coach of the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
Fifth coordinator. But I noticed they got lame duck out there. Kyrie Elam, who was the Buffalo Bills corner, who was their first round corner, who got cut. So
Got cut.
Yeah.
I had to waste of a play. So
yeah, he's the lame duck corner right now that I'm looking at. Like, yeah, I noticed you. That's not a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
Notice you. But also,
Jesus, that's bad.
At this time period, also Dallas Cowboys is the number one offense in the league right now. That's number one statistic offense in the league, but also
40.
Yep, and Cleveland is the number one defense in the league right. It's a weird football. It's only the first 4 weeks, but still, it's very weird to see Dallas as no one offense, and they are only 1-2-1. While Cleveland is the number one defense, and they 1-3. Oh, you on 1-4?
No, I know though.
I hope not. I hope not. But here's something I do notice. It's something I do notice. You know, I talk about the Denver Broncos they allow a 25% rate in the red zone.
Yeah.
The Philadelphia Eagles are 100% in the end zone when they get there.
That's that tush push crap. That one for them.
They getting there.
Yeah, they getting in there.
They getting in there. And honestly,
it's not there. You know what they're not doing though?
What they're
not feeding that shit.
Hey.
That's a whole topic.
It's a whole nother trouble, but also
Jesus,
it happens every year. I'm not even shocked that you just read it.
I better see that, and she's been quiet.
Have you been there? That's a matchup that's going to happen this weekend. Denver and Philadelphia.
No,
I see it's like crack.
I can't see it.
We gonna see what's gonna crack. Either the Philadelphia Eagles gonna get their points, or
they get the first off.
Hey, we gonna talk about it. So talk about it. But also, this is my notable teams that I think should get more credit. They're the most complete teams as of right now. Mm-hmm. The Atlanta Falcons. I'm scared to say this, but the number 2 defense in the league, number 7 offense in the league also. Atlanta Falcons.
Got faith in Penix.
I got faith in Raheem Morris getting his defense, staying up there. Because they drafted 2 edge rushers after draft this year. They drafted James Pierce out of Tennessee, and they drafted Jalen Walker out of Georgia. One of the few teams that actually did the right thing. Like, if you have a problem, just grab them. And they drafted Isaiah Watts out of Notre Dame, I think in the second, third round.
What do you say? How you say
Notre Dame.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's a whole different. I've heard both ways, and I love it. But also the Rams before they played, the Rams were the number 9th defense and the 4th offense, and the 49ers were the 5th defense and the 5th offense. Those 2 met up already. Mm-hmm. That's a whole nother conversation. But they went at it for that title. Also, the Chargers right now on the number 3 defense and the number 8 offense.
Well, the Harbaugh's doing a great job.
Doing a great job.
And right there, he's a line. I can't remember a great college coach that came from college and actually had a smoother transition.
Well, Harbaugh. Well, for Harbaugh, he's been in the league already.
I know, but he went back.
Yeah,
that
it's kind of
switch. Yeah. Who was he with? He was with San Fran.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he burned it.
Yeah, it's down the earth.
Yeah, he burned that bridge. Not bridge, but he kind of burnt out everybody in San Fran.
It's the NFL, really. But he went to college.
But then the last team I want to give credit to is the Denver Broncos, number 10 defense with number 9th offense.
That's John.
Hey. These are my 5 teams that complete as of right now. They will change, but these are the 5 complete teams you want to talk about.
I like that. I like to see some things doing good. They was there for the side. They was doubting. They was talking about get back in the booth. Talking to the coach, really.
Hey, man,
just go out there.
I told you this before. Here's another little, I'm gonna turn into a Bronco love right here. The Broncos right now.
Instead of Cincinnati fan.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give it Broncos some love.
Yeah.
Dolphins not only let up 3 sacks in these last 4 weeks. That's the best pass protect line right now. Let me give you,
Oh, look at all big names on us.
they got some. I think they got Garrett Bowles. He's been there for 10 years. I think he's been really. I'm not going to quote me on that. He's been there for a while. I think I got the wrong man name, but I think number 72 has been there right tackle for a long time.
If you could tell me how much they give Trey, I can tell you they're a big name or not.
I really don't know. But let me give you this thought for a second. Well, the Vikings are letting them 18 sacks in 4 weeks.
Well, Carson Wentz is a little slower.
All right.
A lot slower. He wins a lot more injuries. Older.
31st team is Tennessee Titans. Literally up 17 right now.
Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
No, they don't have nobody around. They hope they will do these deal stuff.
You're hoping. They have some injuries on their lines.
On that line between the D line and Ward. Jesus.
Jesus, that.
Man.
But I'm gonna turn around and give this. This is where it gets spookier for Denver.
Let's do it.
They are the number 1 sack team right now in the league. 15 sacks.
That or not.
And Cooper.
Yeah.
And Cooper. And Zach out.
You can't double them. It's really, and the thing when we thought the Giants defensive line was gonna be as scary as the Broncos defensive line. And look at it say that. That's why you love the NFL.
The Broncos really are. And here's where it gets a little spooky.
I'm listening.
They right now 15 sacks. That's 3.7 sacks a game.
Jesus,
that's also number 1 in Hurts with 21 and 21 Hurts. Wait a minute, and then number 1. They're number 1 in the NFL pressures. 104 pressures.
To hear those numbers, like somebody.
Let's put it like this: every game right now they playing, they're touching your at least touching or getting around your quarterback.
That's mental.
Watch this.
You gotta get that ball out.
They're either touching them or getting close to your quarterback 35 times in the game.
I'm saying those numbers alone at a quarterback's head, those are remembered. That's the way you're doing your 3-step job.
Now I know that.
Oh, sorry, yeah. They need some minutes. Let me get this ball out.
I think for the Colts, they only let up for the Colts when they play Colts, they only got like 1 sack in their game, and not any pressure. So besides the Colts, their defense.
You got a coach though.
Yes,
yeah, coach on.
And they protect the coach. They protect Daniel Jones that game, but every other team they play, from Cincinnati to the.
That's the most interesting tonight.
Yes, it is. But even then, the number 2 sack leaders right now are tied with the Rams, Lions, and Steelers with 14.
The Steelers?
Yeah, Steelers.
What is TJ doing? How
TJ doing fine.
Okay.
TJ fine.
Okay. He's still a killer.
He's doing the Lions, and now the Lions got inflated with that 7-sack game. So right.
Oh my!
So just everybody on that line got Lamar Jackson.
It was a feast. It was a all-you-can-eat buffet.
And all that
crown that man on the biggest stage. Oh, that was
my night for them.
Yeah,
that's it. That was a
I know you had fun.
You had fun too.
I did.
That was the Hayrod. That was my lifetime. I loved it. Every
personal vendettas.
Ain't nothing personal. It's been up since like Spin Move. Yeah, it's been up.
Oh man, that Spin Move was so gorgeous. So it was so beautiful. It was a swirl. And the only thing I've ever seen more beautiful than that is probably Miller at Ohio State.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that circle button push so that. All right,
it's been up.
Yeah, it's a personal vendetta. It's okay. I heard it
like, yeah. So think about this. If the Broncos get 3.7 sacks a game, I want you to put this for a second. The Ravens and Tennessee Titans only have 4 sacks this season as a team.
Like on defense?
Yeah.
Both defense, they only have 4.
Yeah.
Together.
Oh, it's separate. So 4-4. Yeah. This team, Denver's getting
that quarterback over playing that defense. Both defenses is very comfortable.
Yeah. They nobody's
head back there. Is
if you tell somebody this back in like the early 2000s, that Baltimore Tennessee defense are just playing like soft.
The real farming you got people out, man. You got to.
Well, this is before they was out.
1 game,
2 games,
2 died.
It's half your season, right? Well, Warcron went out last week, but even then he played 3 innings. And Baltimore pass rushers ain't really pass rushers right now.
No, they ain't doing too much pass, no rushing.
They just standing. And then guess the worst team is the Panthers with 2 sacks.
The Panthers with 2 sacks. Who they got? But they got good corner play. They got DB. They got Horn and all of them. That's understandable. they're not a good team. They're not nowhere near contention. They're playing for next the years before.
I don't know how long you got before
you're trying to grow talent. This is OKC before OKC. A long stretch, super long stretch, but you got
they ain't OKC. They more like in the Wizards.
You see what I'm saying though?
The Wizards, they ain't OKC.
They're not the Wizards. They ain't that bad. Come on, man. They've been to a championship in the last decade.
Panthers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Game was 2015. Is this not 2025? So the last decade they've been to a championship. Get on respect.
We talking about with this new ownership, general manager, was a quarterback.
Right.
I gave some time, which is
they did some terrible drafting, terrible trading. Well, you said they won that McCaffrey trade. You said they won that McCaffrey trade. Well, I knew
at that time.
Well, yeah, and hindsight in 2020, they definitely
they lost. At that time, you trade for running back couldn't stay healthy, fours and picks. But
my first
they did some things in Carolina. I just look around and be like, this is the reason why y'all gonna stay right here.
Definitely questionable, but I think they did more fan play shit. Stuff. Sorry, like bringing Cam back. It's in the work.
They started Andy Dalton over Bryce Young a couple weeks ago. That was hilarious.
I was doing too much fan play. I gotta go back to the root of football. But
hey, I'm gonna give some more love to Jacksonville too. Jacksonville right now is number one defensive interception. They got 9 interceptions. It's not even those lots. It's not even them. It's 9 interceptions in the year right now. That's 2.2 per game.
Oh, he's throwing it.
No, the defense. It's got 9 turnovers, 9 interceptions.
But I'm saying what is this? How many interceptions you know?
I think he's throwing like 45.
That's many turnovers. Well, 1 per game. 1 per. One in that. One.
Still bad.
It's not. That's not 1 turnover game.
But notice Jacksonville also is number 1 in pass deflection, 32.
And that ETN dude, he'll problem.
Yeah, I think he's like top 4 in rushing.
Right. He'll problem. He the real reason. Him. Yeah, in the defense for sure. Yeah. But if Goldilocks ain't turning over as much as he was last year, give him credit.
He's on pace. I think he's on pace to be the same.
Jesus, this is looking real Peyton Manning-ish. 26 and 1.
I'm talking about Manning. God. More like Eli.
No, Peyton was worse.
They both were bad.
No, Peyton was worse. God, it was tragically bad.
It was tragically bad.
It was like 20. You set a record. You're still holding the record.
Well, for how many interceptions as rookie or
in the last in his rookie year, 26 interceptions.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because James broke that in like his 5th year. I think we could do 30 things.
Oh, okay. I thought as a rookie.
As a rookie, as a playing Winston, but Winston's
right where. No, that was sure that you threw 32 touchdowns and 30 interceptions. They do a 50-50 ball.
That's not a good thing. Your life 50-50 ain't bad.
That's interceptions.
That is terrible. That's like
you gotta be 70.
That's me looking at every defensive player like I can't judge you if your quarterback throws 30 interceptions. That's not a fumbles included, and that's not sacks.
All the way.
That's just him
bad decisions.
Yeah,
poor decision making. You're looking at something and not reading it correctly and still throwing the ball. Yeah, that's bad. That's terrible.
I'm done with this.
Man, Lord. I'm gonna ask my boy J-Bro.
I really not. Nope. Hey, not in this podcast. I won't. Because I've heard it all this week. You should Cincinnati back to trade Winston.
To do what? Trade for something.
To do what?
I'm gonna trade for something. I'm gonna look like Spider-Man with that meme. Everybody looking like each other. That's like y'all in this
little conversation. Winston like this. One of my favorite YouTubers told me one time, Winston's the greatest quarterback. He'll throw touchdowns for your team and the other team.
I'm trying to tell you.
I ain't doing too. He's one of those guys where he's fun to watch when we ain't got no money on.
He's fun to watch when he ain't on your team.
No, he's fun to watch when he ain't on your team. When you ain't got to worry about him throwing your game or winning your game. You just got to sit there and be like, oh my God, you remember that game? You was a Cleveland, bro. You remember that game against Denver Broncos? He threw a touchdown to lead us.
I'm talking about Snow.
No. That was against Pittsburgh. I'm talking about Denver when we played in Denver.
Yeah.
He threw touchdowns for your team and threw a pick six going back the other way for their team.
Okay.
That's the Winston experience perfectly, I can tell you. He'll get you up and then he'll let you down.
The roller coaster is hard.
He's right there in my head. He's right there with Ryan Fitzpatrick, where it's like, I don't know.
Nah. Well, he do got a little magic, but Fitzpatrick that magic was something different.
It was magical.
He was throwing that ball. He was getting hit throwing that ball. 30 yards up in the air, and somebody was catching the ball. That was the closest thing we've seen to NFL version of Johnny Manziel.
I ain't in that.
Yes, it was that Glenn Sanity. That's why I give Fitz.
Yeah, but even then, it's like
I give him that.
it wasn't just a one run. It was like every other year. It's like great year,
bad year, great year, bad year,
and it's like okay, this is the reason why we can't bet on you to be anywhere.
But that's the game. That's the game of life. It's just ball.
It makes you really love the the other quarterbacks. Like
you respect the consistent more, but hey, man, get out of bit.
Because like he's the reason why you make the playoffs, and then he's the reason why you get the first pick in the draft. Like he's that guy.
Jesus.
Like he's that reason. Like it's that crazy to me. And we don't believe it. I'll look it up myself and tell you next week or true or not. But it's probably true.
Hey, though, when we get 100 views on our thing, I'm gonna go live. We're gonna do a live thing. So.
You really want to do that?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll get our first 100 views. We'll go live on my Instagram or something like that. Just some subtle.
Yeah, some stuff. I like that. Some stuff. Some stuff.
Let's do that. Cool. I'm back for you.
Okay. But let me give some little player stats to go with you right now. Puka Nacua right now is on pace for 2,000 receivers.
Gee, you think he's gonna set that triple?
Yes.
Okay. Those predictions out.
I don't think that's bold. Like right now, he's the leading.
He looked like the runaway.
Yeah, he's gone. Literally, he's running away.
Dude, just watching the highlights. I didn't really watch the game. Did I watch the Rams? I did watch the Rams.
Yeah,
but they was dogs on it.
It was a stat. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a stat. Like I think AJ Brown has 13 catches for the season, and he got it in one game. I'm
talking about it. Just literally the whole drive was literally to him. They went to Devontae.
They don't worry.
I said, "Oh my God, they really do make fake." I saw.
I'm gonna throw this at you. Like I can get, I'm not with all the receivers get touches, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be a hater if I looked up and like, man, I got 13 catches all year, and this dude on here got 13 in one game, bro.
Hey, dog,
bro, we gotta do something. Like, can you give me a slant begin the game or something?
They better feed that beast before it gets. I'm not asking you to go T.O. in the front yard lifting dumbbells crazy, okay?
I want that to happen. So
we need that. We need a distraction.
I did that one. Oh, man. Because in Philadelphia is like 6-0 or something, and then AJ Brown knew that. I'm like, brother.
Man, no, but just because you winning don't mean you're happy.
I know. That's a true statement. That's a true statement. But at the same time, it's like 4-0. Let it go.
My legacy still matters outside of this. You know what I mean? I got no ways too. I got no what, bro. I want to be the greatest to ever do this. That's the only thing that drives you that far to go to the NFL.
I get that. Yeah, it's my counterpoint to AJ Brown, all the receivers that do this.
Yeah,
you're gonna get yours when it's time.
Respect for it.
Like, don't play yourself out of. Like, let's be real for a second. Like, if you think Philadelphia's gonna stay this way, brother, we stuck out the postseason thing about. We're gonna get you the ball. We just got to win right now. The most important thing for the Philadelphia Eagles, for every player on the team, win the division, win the NFC, get to the Super Bowl.
But I got more.
I know you want the stats, but you got to get get that big money, big moments.
Yeah,
you got to play your part right here.
Yeah, you got to block.
I'm sorry.
That's all he's got to do. He's blocking.
I'm sorry.
And running free route. But I got faith out.
I got faith in him too.
I got faith because that's more or less he's a solid.
Watch this for a second. Like I hate how, as a person who's played lineman before, it's the most ignorant thing for receivers to go out here like, I want my touch, brother. Linemen don't get highlights for what they do. Linemen got a block,
and that's
so their role is win or lose. That's all your stats are really is win or lose.
Yeah.
So brother, you do your job. They gotta do their job.
Yeah.
You all 11 guys on the field, all the offense, other side of the defense. All 11 guys.
It's a good way to put it.
Because at the end of the day, I'd be damned if her offensive lineman tell me, hey, brother, we got to run my way more often.
Hey, you know what?
We going to run it whatever we find out. We gonna do it our way, brother.
Man, so,
and for AJ Brown, it's like, for Philadelphia, you wasn't even close to it. You wasn't even close to AFC Championship.
Well, it's never that.
You wasn't.
Don't.
This is you got to be humble for a second. Just for 1 second.
I got faith in him too. You know, not just how I got faith in AJ. You know what I'm saying? How to play himself out of this position.
Don't do it.
I don't think. I got faith in AJ.
I've seen it so many times in sport.
Reading the books on his ass.
Perfect example is like, I think someone, and this is off topic, I've heard somebody say like, D'Angelo Russell is the greatest player when he's not trying to win on a winning team.
Brooklyn.
He was the greatest player when he ain't asked to win.
Bro, he can move. It was every other thing. It was every other play.
He's got, you got to give him a role on a winning team. It's like,
he's out.
I don't know.
Bro, every time he's asked to win, he's playing with more talent. And
he gets
pitting his element. His
Yeah.
element is the ball.
Yeah, now he has to be either
Exactly.
a passer, a defender, shooter.
It's his game. So, yeah, if you get that man a team, then you see something. You know what I mean? But it's different when you're not having the ball when you used to having that long.
Yeah. That's kind of where I look at, receivers, running back, tight ends. I look, brother. Like, you're going to have to go out there and have these weeks. Like, no offense, to be the Triple Crown, that's an anomaly. It's rare for someone to catch it as much, get as much receiving yards, and get all the touchdowns.
For sure.
That's rare.
Very.
And even then, for the Philadelphia Eagles receiving room, it's like, you're winning. I get it's ignorant to be like, it just wins, everything glosses away.
Yeah.
But if they ever take a loss, it's going to get worse. Like, your outside knows it's going to get 10 times worse. Because now you got ammunition. Now you get your first hand.
Yeah, ammunition. But yeah, okay. But that's how it works. So we keep winning. But I think their first loss will come this week.
It probably will.
Yeah.
It's something got to happen.
Because Denver's not nothing to play around.
Then they play it in Denver. Oh my!
And they played in the Mile High. That was my man, but that was for late all invitation for the Man,
so there's matches. Yeah, it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna get nasty. Yeah. You got former teammates going at it too.
Yeah, that is true.
But even then, hey man, this is one of those weird years with receivers, like the receiving rookies right now. You have Mbuka, who has 282 yards and 4 touchdowns right now in 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You also got T-Mac, Teron McMillan, 278 with no touchdowns. But then here's my favorite. This is my favorite. Tight end.
Hold on, no time. Who at the top? At the top.
Rookie.
He's a rookie.
You got
the Colts.
Coach Tyler Williams, 263 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is where I'm going to put favoritism. I want Tyler Warren to be Rookie of the Year for the fact that it is harder for a tight end to get 1,100 yards than a receiver can.
That would be more story.
And also, I think that'll be back-to-back years of tight ends take the Rookie of the Year.
For sure. I would like that.
I love that.
That's what I'm saying. The most interesting.
Because think about this for a second. The wide receiver, the top wide receiver in the rookie class is 282, while the top tight end is 263. Like, for a tight end. Like, there's like, in the NFL, I think, if you look at statistics, it's like 10 tight ends who's at least above 200 yards.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of them.
For sure. They feed that man out. Jones doing his job. So Jones is doing his job out there.
So there's a tight race. It's a tight race for the receivers right now. It's a tight race. Mm-hmm. But also it is an even tighter race for the rookie running backs.
Rookie running backs, all he does now. Go the top of the food chain. Rookie running backs. And then is it in San Diego?
Well, he's one of them.
They have that.
Yep, he's one of them.
I say him. Okay. The second one is
I give you one. He plays for Cleveland right now.
Really? Junkins?
Yep. He's done his job. And the last one is supposed to be the best running back, Raider jersey, Gent. Now, Genty's in the worst situation. But he has the most yards at 302.
I've seen the worst position before I started.
The Raiders are not good offensive team yet. Then I watched the Raiders.
Geno haven't clicked with everybody yet. The time is off. It's off. When you look at it, the time is off.
Geno's playing the Raiders to a top 5 pick right now.
Yeah, but the time is off. I don't know how to.
It's off, but the Raiders as a unit aren't as like the Chargers as a unit and Cleveland as a unit offense. Well, offense line wise, side support.
Right, time to put it out. Who knows? Right, time to repeat it. Put it out.
Kicker. I don't want to put him out. I'll put Geno out Smith out.
Geno was never the game fixer, but if you can't even but Geno did good with he was with Pete.
That's what I'm saying. It's time. He
was with Pete. So he came over with Pete.
Well, played in the AFC West now.
Exactly. In the AFC. He was never a solid fix. He was a substitution. Yeah. Sorry, but we gotta go. Okay. Archie Long.
What they said, like Geno Smith said like 2-3 years ago, like my head wrote and I didn't respond back, and they people like, bro, they talking now, we responding though, like
Yeah,
they ain't want to write me back, like you definitely.
yeah, that was a nice one though.
It was nice, but
it was a nice ball. Yeah,
gotcha.
The chickens are coming to roost, bro.
We got you.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Genty has here's the funny thing. Each rookie, this is why each one got some love. Genty has the most touchdowns as a rookie running back. He has 4 of them. Four totals. And he's, like I said, if you watch, he's one of those weird players where if you look at numbers, it's like, you're not that good. But if you watch the game, it's like, okay, whole offense. Yeah, he's having the carry.
He's awful.
But then here's one thing I love about Jerkins. Jerkins has 281 yards and 2 touchdowns, but he averages 79 yards a game. He's only played.
He's getting like at least 14 carries.
He's only played 3 games. These 2 other guys play 4 games.
He's played 3. So we force-feed him though.
Now
he's getting at least 20 touches a game.
Yeah, and that's what Cleveland does.
Yeah. He's getting.
He's gonna get.
So that's why we. Yeah. And I need.
And then Hampton right now. Hampton has the most in total yards. He has 380 yards.
Yeah.
He has, I think, 114 receiving and over 200 rushing.
Yeah, Hampton ain't letting no play.
But he averages 5 yards a carry. Now, Jerkins
marching forward,
but
that's marching non-stop.
Watch this though. Jerkins is like averaging 4.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tight race.
Yeah, but I'm looking tight. How the Colts? How Warren is it? How big is it?
But here's the crazy part of that. It's 6 of these guys. One of these 6 guys gonna get rookie of the year.
My money's on the tight end.
I'm gonna go with Jerkins for the Cleveland. I just know how Cleveland gonna go. Cleveland with this running back.
He's gonna run his tires out, man. They got him for a wasteful season.
Damn right.
Yeah, going that. They gonna run his tires out for a wasteful season.
That's right.
Man, get Samson and that spread. But
Samson ain't trying to get out there. He ain't better than do right there.
He's not better than. He's not making the right cuts. And he's not reading the line right. But he's solid. And he's definitely a punt return. I mean, not punt return, but punt return and kick return.
Now, I know I'll talk about that. I know I just did the rookies. Let's get to the grown folk take right here. Travis Etienne right now with 60-plus carries right now. Let me give you that. With 60-plus carries, he has the highest average of 6.1 a carry right now.
Really?
He's the only running back with 60-plus carries who has 6.1 yards a carry. So he's toting that thing, projected.
Total. Shape shit. That boy taking up.
Now watch this. JSN for the Seattle Seahawks. The number 2 receiver in the league right now.
Yeah.
25-plus catches. With 25-plus catches, he averages 15 yards a catch.
He's number
2
yards right now. He's number 2.
Yeah. But it's to a point where, like, I think Puka Nakuma's like 100 yards off the guy.
Yeah,
and then Henny's like 30, 40 off the next man. That's like Puka Nakuma's on another. That's why he Triple Crown territory right now. He's on another level.
I like that. Okay.
But also, Amon-Ra St. Brown has the most receiving touchdowns. He got 6 of them things.
Nah, yeah. But he's definitely. That's a better.
Yes,
that's a better. Mr. Consistent.
But man, I wanna say this so bad. I want to be disrespectful and lovable right now.
Mm-hmm.
Drake May for the Patriots is 74% completion rate right now. That's the number 1 quarterback.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how
I got faith in Josh.
Let me tell you how bad.
I got faith in Josh.
Let me tell you how bad. Let me tell you who the worst one is. Cam Ward is at 51% completion rate.
The boy can't stand up straight.
All right, watch this. I knew he was gonna say it. I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
In front of him from death.
Here's why they have. This is what's gonna get funny. Joe Flacco has a 58% completion rate. There's a reason why he got his play.
He was throwing it to the team. He wasn't throwing it to anybody on my with the same colors on, dog. I love him, man. Got to mention.
I love it.
Allegedly.
Loved it.
But
I'm gonna give you something to think about right now. The most passing yards per game is a weird stat to have. Before the 49er game, do you realize both 49 quarterbacks are tied for number 1?
What you mean? Like what?
Purdy in his 2 games averaged 293 passing yards. Mac Jones in his 2 games averaged 281. The next man was Dak Prescott with 279. The 49ers 2 quarterbacks are the 2 top. And even then, if you say, well, let's put them all together, they still average as combined 287. They both have combined. That's before the Rams game. Even then, with the Rams game, I think Mac Jones, up the state. Up the states. I don't know.
Yeah. That thing is worth it, bro.
Up the states. And I love it for the 49ers because they're doing all they can.
So the 49ers is always going to be. Kyle Shanahan is a great coach.
But let me get to my hate watch.
Let me get to my watch and show.
Let's talk about the Ravens injuries right now. As of right now, for this Houston Texans game, Kyle Hamilton ain't playing, Roquan Smith ain't playing, and Lamar Jackson ain't playing.
Ain't no better than 49ers.
So, let's talk about. I'm gonna let you have the mic. For this one.
Well,
the Ravens with the injuries.
They going 1-5.
I know that, but what's the season gonna look like for?
Okay, 1-5. I just don't see them going on a 9-2 run or a 9-3 run. After that, because you got to play the Steelers twice at the end. You got to play. Who else? Who else they played? It's another rivalry at the end.
They got to play Cincinnati twice, and they got to play Cleveland again.
I don't see you going on a 9-2 run, 9-3 run to finish the season. So I'm gonna have to bow out. They don't miss the playoffs. This is a wash year, though.
And historically, that is correct. When they start this low, I think the best they can do is go. I think historically it was like what 7-9.
Yeah,
you missed the playoffs.
Well, get your good faith though.
So basically 8-9. So basically 8-9. So basically now, let me give them a little grace when I say this. For them right now, they're in the Cincinnati mode of last year, where now every game you have to win. You're in playoff mode now. You gotta win.
You lose everything.
So now, I'm putting my hate watch hat on. For everyone who played Cincinnati last year and said we was bad, Baltimore's now in that same position. Cause life comes at you quick.
Too fast.
Life comes at you
all too fast.
Very quickly. And what I love about it is that if it wasn't Baltimore in that franchise, I don't think people would be noticing it. But because it's Baltimore, people sometimes want to give them a little grace. Well, I'm sitting there like, nope, because there's a team on the other side of the bracket who has more injuries, but yet they are 4-1.
They really cool they are in the overtime. I did not see that.
How can
called down?
And now I'm gonna give you this question. It's not even on topic. How do we value injuries if one team is 4-1? Let's even back it up. 3-1 because Baltimore's 1-3. Injuries, you're 3-1. You have out your starting quarterback, your best defense, your best pass rusher, your best receiving weapons are all out, and you're 3-1 now 4-1. Baltimore is 1-3. So how do we?
We can honestly say Kyle Shanahan is better than Harbaugh.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm not even going to try to argue that. But how do we argue that for Baltimore and 49ers, for the family? How do you look at Baltimore who says, we're injured? 49ers saying we're injured too, but we're fighting through our injuries. Thick as thin, wins a win.
Okay. Sometimes you just want to argue with fans, but fanatics. You know what I mean? They're delusional.
Because I said here, and I'm like,
yeah, but I said there's no excuse for Baltimore to be this low. They should have but they had a lot of names, and most of those names are out now. And then
they had a Shanahan
up those to all 53. But then that's why I say that coach is better because Shanahan got all 53 ready.
Because I'm sitting there looking at 49ers like they're out. They're pro ball, pro tight end.
Yeah,
they're out. They're second year receiver.
Their quarterback is out too now. So the quarterback's out. The wide receiver starting
all three. They to the point they had to go trade and
they had to make stuff happen.
So McCaffrey out here staying healthy. The defense, and his phrase about that defense, without that main player, they still got Fred Warner. That's about it.
I don't know why San Fran didn't go get Will McCaffrey. He looking so low.
Luke
was a wide receiver.
Yeah, but anyway,
let it be cold.
It's crazy, but that's like
story. That's the NFL you want to do on diversion.
That's story. Yeah, I mean that's story. Yeah. But just like never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
Let me talk about it.
But yeah, Baltimore. I'm not letting up. Like
as you should.
Because I'm to the point where like this needs to happen. Baltimore needs to have this bad. They
so for Harbaugh to leave, then Harbaugh don't kick. You booted. Harbaugh get booted. 2026 is Harbaugh get booted.
No. I don't want to stay to continue this because I feel like the worst thing that happens to the whole AFC North is Baltimore figure out how to play off.
And Baltimore not to play offense. They learn to play them postseason.
It's not even, I'm just saying, there's a lot of things. Like, they got to figure, when they can figure out how to play like everybody else.
They always number one. You know, bro, Lamar's always number one. He's the MVP every year. He's LeBron every year. He's unstoppable. Lamar's unstoppable.
He's LeBron James in regular season, and then he's last season in the postseason.
And when you actually watch the game, it's hard to blame Lamar. It's like play calling gets shrunken. It's like they stop believing in the boy or something.
I feel that.
They chokehold the boy. I'm like, why y'all do all of y'all ride the boy the whole way here and y'all choke him? Y'all put him in a box.
I feel that. But like I said,
I would say.
Like I said before,
yeah,
you was winning doing the same thing. They gave you all the credit, and now when it's time to put it up, you lost.
It always comes to a play where there ain't no control. Yeah, I hate that for them.
And the worst thing about the Ravens, like I told you before a long time ago, they're the most, I can't even judge them the right way, because if you look at stats right here, their greatness, then you look at this stats, like they don't go together.
Oh.
Baltimore Ravens, like statistically, they're great, and then postseason, they meh.
Yeah.
Well, they're bad.
Yeah.
So they have so much expectations, they drop.
You do have a lot of will on your shoulder.
And that's why I made a joke to you. I was like,
putting Jair, that was a mistake. I think
that's why I laughed at you. Like, I made a joke. I was like, if you want to be real, Cleveland has made postseason. They got as much wins, I think, as Baltimore with 2 to 3. I think one game difference, but Cleveland is not Baltimore.
Oh, God, it still haunts.
I love it. I love it.
How's that around to we? God, Mount Harris. My eyes are so bad. It's on.
But hey, let's get to the game pick.
Let's do that.
It's been a little minute. Let's get to the game. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, let's get to the game picks, because that other segment is gonna fall into that game.
Let's do it. Come on.
Damn, man. I'm gonna leave that one last for you. We're gonna go 2-1. Actually, no, 1-2-1 Cowboys versus the 0-4 Jets. Brother, what you got?
Cowboys go 3-2-1.
You talking about your 2-2-1?
Yeah. Oh, so they won 2-1. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, they're tied
2-1. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tied with it.
Cowboys win.
They won
24-7.
24-7.
Is Justin still playing?
Yeah, he's playing.
24-21.
Wow, because I wrote my numbers down already. I had it flipped. I had Jets winning 24-20.
Wow, great.
So I have more love for Aaron Glenn to get his first win. I
love Aaron Glenn. I'm glad man. I love all of them. But man, head coach.
Ain't that because the Bucks game, they tried.
Yeah, and they just it was unfortunate. But
the Dolphins game, they tried. I can see they trying. They're just not getting up. They're not like the Panthers where it's like getting routed. Like it's done.
It's just hard. It's hard to say that the Cowboys are top-rated offense. And you don't see them putting up more than.
We got another.
Yeah, you see them 24 to 30 points up on them, and I don't think Justin can put up. Well, he did it one game.
Well, they're gonna play in New York. They're not playing Dallas. They're gonna play in New York.
I know,
but I got more.
I say never made no Dallas Cowboys.
Even then, I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna go with the most football thing ever. Maybe Justin Fields just shows out.
And I hope he does.
And just show out, because this is the 30s. This is one of the worst defenses to play.
Yeah.
So you're going to get your opportunity.
And I hope he shows out.
He's going to show out. I hate saying he's going to show out, because I'm not the biggest Justin Fields guy, but I respect what he can do.
Hey, black man.
Watch this. This is going to be another weird team, another bad team versus bad team. You got the 1-3 Giants versus 0-4 Saints. This is Jackson Dart. Full-on sandwich 2-0.
Jackson 2-0.
What are they going to do?
He's definitely going to outplay
Spencer Brown.
Definitely going to outplay Spencer. I give them 17-10.
17-10.
Yeah.
In New Orleans, they going to get that.
Yeah. Who that?
I look at the Saints as like, this is my wild card game, where like, when things just go wrong or it go left field bad. I got the Saints winning this game 25-18. Just a random
song in the house there.
Yeah,
you can go in.
Because now I want the Saints to get their first win of the season.
Yeah,
they have a tie right there.
You're gonna go home.
I don't know who's that gonna be. But next game we got the Raiders 1-3 Raiders versus 3-1 Colts.
So again, so the teams
You got the 1-3 Raiders versus the 3-1 Colts. It's basically flip. Colts.
Yeah, for sure.
Colts gonna do what to them?
48-17.
48-17. I ain't 48-17. You're just gonna wrap the. It's a bounce back. They trying to get that. They trying to get licked back.
Lick back.
I believe the same thing. I got the Colts winning, but I believe it would be a little bit of a tough game. I got 30-22.
That got the last one though.
I got. You still got it.
That no pun for 2-3 games got me believe.
Yeah,
Get me believe it. All right.
Here's where it gets funnier. You got bad on bad. You got 1-3 Dolphins versus the 1-3 Panthers. I want to skip it so bad, but we gotta give it.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually give it to the Dolphins. I'm gonna see what Wallace does again.
What are they gonna do?
This is gonna be 24-17. Dolphins.
Wow, we are like identical almost because I got Dolphins winning 35-17.
Yeah.
So it's good. Do what they got.
You know, I know LeVar.
I hope you do. It's gonna get dangerous because now if we walk in next Sunday and the Panthers win, it's gonna be odd.
That's gonna be great.
That's gonna be the funny thing.
Like, well, shout out to Bryce Young. I hope he has a great game. For sure.
I ain't gonna stop. But we got, to me, the game of the week. I don't care about you got game of the week. 2-2 Denver Broncos. Actually, this is in Philly. My bad. 2-2 Denver Broncos at Philly. 4-0.
That's the deal.
What are they gonna do? We can talk this one out.
I want the Broncos to win.
Broncos what?
I want the Broncos to win. I got Broncos winning 27-24.
I feel like you're reading my notes, brother. Like this is very scary because I got Denver got 27-21. Like I got Denver doing what they gotta do. But to me personally, Philadelphia, something gotta give. They don't want everywhere you can. Defense, offense, especially. They did everything. So now they got a team that lives on that defensive end. Because they play the Bucks and they lived on the offensive end. They're gonna now take the yin to the yang. Now you got a defensive team walking in.
Yeah, so
that right now their edges are coming off free right now. They getting what they want.
And that's why I said I thought it was gonna be hard to score, so I actually probably changed my score like.
So let me be real like this. Let me throw some human element. Everyone's mad about not getting no touches.
Yes.
Wait until he throws 2-3 interceptions trying to get them boys some touches, and you're playing against the wrong defense to be trying.
Yeah, but that's all that they're gonna change those.
They gonna try. This is a human element. They're gonna try. They're gonna try to get AJ Brown his touches, and they're gonna realize, brother, this ain't how we gotta win.
Yeah. That's not how y'all do it right now.
They gonna try.
Run.
They gonna try. I believe it. They gonna try, but they gonna either. It's not gonna be all on Jalen Hurts. It's gonna be he's gonna be pressed to throw this thing, even though they don't need to though.
Hey, what are they in? What is the Broncos running?
On defense, I think they're like mid range, but
that's their review against it.
But Philadelphia ain't one of the best run offenses right.
You got Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, the same thing for Derrick Henry with the Ravens. They have the name, but right next to
no, they were really different. Completely different. Yeah, Saquon ain't funny no more. Let me turn over Saquon got this shit.
He don't, but yeah, I get what you mean by that.
Man,
and the Saquon
that's a big thing right there.
I think Saquon is averaging about 60 yards rushing.
Yeah,
now Cleveland is number one defense with 70 yards.
Hey,
let that put the
okay. I retract my thing. Eagles win.
Okay, you want Eagles?
Eagles win 27-7.
All right, 27.
I got and then quick beside I got Saquon going for 110. 110.
110. But touch.
Two.
Oh yeah, you going Saquon?
Saquon only got 68.
I think he has about 6 levels.
Defense. I mean, I got him going for. He can go for 150.
Now remember, this is the number 10 total defense. Still top.
This top team.
Let me give you some stats right thing about Denver. I think Denver gets 3 turnovers.
I don't. You ain't gonna get at it. No, okay. I get
3 turnovers.
But I
didn't say interception from. I just said turnovers.
That boy don't flinch. Jalen don't flinch.
Yeah, he don't flinch.
He don't flinch. So it's hard for him to make a mistake. If there's gonna be a turnover, it's gonna be fumbles, and that's gonna Saquon
or it can be some passes that you caught and they tipped it up.
It could be. But it'll be
I'm just throwing it out there. Like if Denver wins,
he would put their hands on that ball and they sacrifice.
like
Christ, this is awesome.
I think the greatest thing I ever told a month ago was it's not the best players who play best, it's the players who play at their best that will win. And right now, all I need is the best players to have a bad day.
Well, okay. Now look,
see the best. What I mean is like it's not the best players who play their best. It's the players who plays his best.
Okay, all right.
So for AJ Brown, he is one of the better receivers. But if he has his bad day against one of the better corners,
the best corner,
you're gonna see.
That is the best technical sound,
and this is gonna lead to a little news I like to see. If that happens, they're gonna trade that boy out there. They'll do it.
I want to see the island. Still want to see the island between AJ and Patches.
I don't think that's what's going to
see that island. It's going to.
I think it's going to be Pat Surtain on Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith been the one been getting these balls thrown to him. Because they do got the rookie cornerback Texas, and they got Riley Moss too.
And then
they can play. They
got them for AJ Brown.
They gonna have, well, he did against the Rams though already.
I think it's gonna be a high street.
Number two game for him.
I can use what I said.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. So he telling me Saquon gonna get
a 10 or 10. 110 plus, yeah, for sure. Patches or 10 guards, Devontae because of the numbers that I'm looking through. So AJ breaking out for sure. You don't have a like.
I get to it. I like to take. You know what I mean? It's not something easy to digest. You know what else is easy to digest for me?
Sure.
1-3 Texans versus the 1-3 Ravens. No Lamar Jackson.
So Texans is up.
Texans, we just gonna skip this. We're gonna skip this one. We're just going right off.
They win.
They win. What they gonna do?
27-10.
27-10. I was a little generous. Wow, we off. I gave it 28-13 Texas. Like I was being a little generous. I was like, get you 3 more points in.
Man, all right. Yeah, all right. They know. I would say the backup quarterback,
Cooper Rush.
I mean, we did his face. How? What is?
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be very different. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a funny game.
Yeah, they was.
I want to skip through this one so bad. It is the 0-4 Tennessee versus 2-2 Cardinals. I got this one as a weird game just because of the opposites of 0-4 versus 2-2. I got the Cardinals sneaking out 25-24.
Yeah, 3-2. Yeah, they ready to go do so.
Cardinals gonna sneak out this one.
Mm-hmm. Since the end of your playing with your
so what they gonna do? With
same thing. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, for sure.
They gonna sneak out of it.
Yeah, it's not going. It's gonna be a field goal.
What score you talking about? Like 30-27, 24?
I ain't down there scoring that much.
Oh, so you scoring?
Right. Yeah, they were on 70. They probably go 20-17.
20-17.
So was that?
All right, this is one of the game of the weeks I have. This is 2 top teams. You got 3-1 Bucks at the 3-1 Seattle Seahawks crib.
That is going to be beautiful. Is it 12 man?
12 May.
Oh, I like it. I love that statement.
And this is a novel matchup. This is one of the top rookies versus one of the top receivers.
Hey, Ohio State. Hey,
that's a crazy thing about fun. I think they'll take
it.
They will always take you.
No,
I ain't gonna do it.
Nope. You don't think so?
This year
is it LSU? Wide receiver you.
This year, as of right now, it's Ohio State.
Ohio State has, yeah.
But if you go off of last year, this couple years,
yeah,
LSU ain't getting for sure. Because right now, Malik Neighbors ain't going to play this season. Jamar Chase playing with Jake Brown, and you got Jamar Jefferson. Jazz playing with Sunrise and Wentz.
That man's a stick man, post man.
And then you got Brian Thomas Jr. being Brian Thomas Jr. right now. I don't even know what's up.
Nah, you got Cody Watson perform.
No, they both just
Cody Watson messing it up. All right,
yeah. Let's go. I actually, I'm gonna get the score 32-28.
Seattle. Seattle. Okay, you got Seattle.
What you gonna do? Baker Mayfield gonna do his thing?
I got faith in Baker.
You gonna shake him back? Faith in the six.
So I got Baker and what they go for
what they gonna do?
27-21. 27-10.
I'm gonna give you something to think about. Chew on.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the game where Sam Darnold lays his things on there about 300 yards, 3 tubs.
That's why I'm pretty close. I did true.
I think Sam goes 300 yards passing 3 tubs. I think 2 of them go to JSN. And he tries to get himself up there with Puka Nacua. He's gonna try.
So I got faith in that. I think though. That's why I put him big course. So
I mean, stand down and do his thing.
Gonna be a great end offense.
You're talking about games.
All right, come on, yeah, let's do it. Let's break your team out.
3-1 Lions versus 2-2 Bengals. Let's just get up. 35-17 Lions.
Jesus. Yeah.
I want to say Cincinnati, but like I don't want to be that feeling.
You're delusional, man.
I want to be too
fanatic. Come on, man. I'm not trying to come up to something.
I mean, let me be real. I'm gonna give 2 scores. That 35. But if the NFL does the NFL things, the funny things that happen. 24-22. Cincinnati. If the NFL does NFL things,
if Brownie actually completes a pass to the right team, now
if things happen, you got that. But I'm gonna give
you always got Jamar Chase. You always got the best player on the field with Jamar Chase. So if you actually get that boy the ball and do something with it, that's what you're
going with.
I'm definitely going. Yeah, I'm going with the Lions.
Yeah, what you think? What they gonna do? What 40
No. It's just 40 Cypher.
Wait, 38%?
No, it's 48.
48%.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna let you know something, brother. Like this game right here, like if we come back and we win,
oh yeah,
I'm be unsufferable for at least the first 10 minutes of bucket.
I understand.
Right. I want you to understand that too. Like because yeah.
You just
I don't deserve it. Jesus. Or I'm just really good. So
yeah. Or what's the next? Is it my team we had?
I know. I'm leaving that last. I'm sorry. That's incredible. You got the 2-2 card, 2-2 Commanders versus 3-1 Chargers. Yeah. Now Jane Dale's playing and Debo Samuel's playing. They back, but there's no Scary Terry yet.
Who's Scary Terry? Washington
Chargers at LA.
That Chargers was it?
You got them doing what?
In LA, yeah, I got them win. That's gonna be a close game defensively. But you got 2 offensive. I'm gonna go 24 to 17. Chargers didn't win it.
Yeah, I got the same thing. I got this at 30-20.
Yeah.
One game rush for Jane Daniels. I think Jane Daniels throws two yickums. He throws 2 up.
Really?
2 IMTs. Spend a little minute. I want you out of here. I'm gonna speed past this Patriots and Bills. 2-2 Patriots versus 4-0 Bills. I'm gonna upset the week 27-21 Patriots. They're gonna get that dub out of here. What you think?
Nah, I'm gonna give it to the Bills.
We're gonna get Bills.
I'm gonna get the Bills. I know the Bills always have problems with the coaches, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stick with the Bills. I'm gonna stick with Josh. Just have to be ready to win.
30-20, 20.
That's enough.
What they gonna do? 30-20.
Score wise, I'm gonna do 24 to 30 to 17.
17. Then you have the game after I think Monday Night Football. This is 2-2 Chiefs. 2-2 Chiefs versus 3-1 Jags. Let me get something to think about for a second.
I can't wait. I actually got Brody last top of
Let me give you something to think about. The Chiefs have only 1 turnover this year. They lead the league with the least turnovers. But Jacksonville's number 1 with the most takeaways with 13. So one's going to have to give.
I'm telling you, yeah, I just those lots doing business. I can't wait this week.
Locks. What the Golden Locks going to do? What Jags going to do?
I got Golden Locks.
4-1 Jags. It's crazy.
Look at 4-1 Jags. See, that would be scary.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, they having so much problems though. Long-term problems. So I'm gonna go. It's gonna be 17-14.
17-14 those Jags. That's crazy because I got the 27-24 Jags. So you can roast me all you want.
Yeah.
Last segment before we end it. 2-2 Minnesota Vikings versus the 1-3 Browns. First game on a Sunday morning. I want to do this one last. Brother, what we doing? We got Dylan Gabriel stars. What we gonna do? What we doing?
It depends. I can't wait to see Dylan Gabriel.
You can't wait for it.
Yeah. They ain't really got these is gonna be missiles sent out, but he ain't really got like those little big name craft brothers on the side.
They got something out there.
Cool.
They got I think Jordan Greenway, I think he has about 2.5 sacks. They got Jonathan Allen. Then they had Dalvin Thompson.
Yeah.
I think they got Dallas Turner. They
yeah, you find a way to see them up.
They number 7 defense in the league right now.
Yeah. You find the first see over top of him, then you do girls. So he didn't see over.
What's the game gonna be?
And lose, man.
Lose what you losing by. What you doing? What you doing? Come on, what you doing? You're losing. You're losing. Losing.
Yeah, 30.
On another continent, brother.
24 to 10.
Man, they gonna do that, man.
24 to 10.
Yeah. I want to be skipped by it so bad to do
It's
it.
okay. Good thing.
But
87 for y'all.
after I saw what Jackson Dart with the Giants, go ahead, rookie quarterback. Go ahead, walk in. 2017 Cleveland Browns.
So much faith.
I got so much faith. But hey, you're not wrong for them losing because Cleveland right now in history right now for Cleveland Brown quarterback first career start, they're 0-16.
Yeah.
Only get 14 points a game, 14-22 touchdown interception ratio, and 65% completion rate. That's what you do. But here's one of. So what do you think about Shador not being the man? He's not even back up. He's third string still.
Well, if this goes on, it shows you how bad the NFL trying to keep him out of the light. And they're pushing later. They push him out even more.
So who you tell me who drafted him? Was it
The GM.
GM? Was the owner that liked him too?
No, not the GM. I'm sorry. The GM's the now. I thought that was the owner.
It was the owner, right?
Yeah, the owner who
So
took the light and shit.
So I read this last night and I was kind of like, man, everybody's mad about Dylan. I want to see Dylan Bates do good because he hasn't really, you know what I mean? He's not a bad guy. Everybody, you know what I mean, talking to him. Then everyone talking Shador, everybody trying to poke holes. He should never talk. But then I read something in the article. Someone said, Jimmy Haslam said, it is absolutely important to see both rookies play ahead of 2026 draft.
Or say why wouldn't you? I don't even know why you started Joe Flacco if you didn't see this foreshadow. Like this is a foreshadow move. Lord.
So what do you think about that comment? Like
you have to if you're no you don't have to. In order to be a good franchise, like how we know they would do that because it only makes sense. You know what I mean? Combo sense actually to see both of them before you waste the draft pick that you got. Yeah, man, it don't even make sense. Let's see what they do. Now, I waited to the 5th, 4th game to do so.
Now, I did tell you before, like, Joe Flacco pushed it because they beat Packers. I thought he was going to get subbed out for the last game they played. And I thought the Green Bay game was going to be it. No, you beat Green Bay, so they extended them another game.
So that's the fantasy's fault.
So let me break this down. So Shador's fate was in better hands when Joe Flacco was a star. Because for Flacco, we all know Flacco ain't the future. So you go into the next training camp, you're battling Dylan Gabriel. Now hear me out for a second. With Dylan Gabriel starting now, the team is 1-3, correct? If Dylan Gabriel, do you think Dylan Gabriel's gonna win some games or you gonna lose games?
I think the defense will win.
They gonna win some games? How many games you got? Let's say in 3-4 games.
3-4 games?
Yeah, and this 4-game stretch. How many they won? Sleep one? They going 1-3. Okay. So at that point, let's play your reality.
Yeah.
Stefanski gets fired mid-season.
Thank God.
Okay, he gets fired and they input Shador. Right. You at that point, how many think? Okay, I think that's like 9 games left. How many games you think Shador can help win? 3?
4.
4 best. That puts you at
6-1.
6-11. 6-11.
They 6-11.
In my head, I would say 5-12 more reality. And that's what y'all's gonna do even with Joe Flacco.
Yeah, but at least we see it. This man progresses, and those 9 games.
So
this is something.
And when I told myself that, I was like, wait a minute, it's important to see both. So you're going to see both this morning season. If he doesn't say that, man, here's where it gets dangerous. Cleveland has Jacksonville's pick. Let's say Jacksonville's gonna have, let's say, 19 pick. Just saying,
right?
Roll back. But then Cleveland, if you have 5 wins, you're gonna have a top 5 pick.
We're betting on it.
They're gonna have the top 5 pick.
We're betting on it.
So with that top 5 pick, when Jimmy Havlin, just said the nicest what he is, if we don't have a winning season, we ain't got to worry about which one of these quarterbacks going to play. I'll go get a new one.
And the people watching and still going to the stadium are real true fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. put more seats and the sponsors.
But I find it hilarious that everyone in Cleveland wants, one of the other two guys to start. And I'm looking around like Haslam just said. Haslam has said the nicest way of saying like, look, we're gonna see both, and if we don't have a good record, we're gonna have somebody different. And guess what? It don't matter who's on that roster. If we get this number 2, 4th pick guy, he's starting regardless of how you feel.
Yeah.
And it won't be no competition. The competition will be who's gonna be his backup.
Okay, now that's like I'm listening to y'all trying to. Now mine is that Shador plays well enough where we use that pick on. First of all, you said Joe Flacco was it was better security for Shador.
It was bad for Dylan Gabriel because now you go to the next offseason now like, hey.
No, and them putting in Dylan is just or box, for Shador. I'm ready for that. Okay, yeah. I'm counting down the minutes now.
Okay.
We're gonna see what he looks like tomorrow. I give to and then we're gonna hopefully by next year we can pick offensive lineman instead of picking a quarterback.
That's a good one. Here's the worst part about that though. Here's the worst part. If Dylan plays bad, you push now to the tie pick. If he plays good, he plays himself as a starter for the rest of the year.
Sorry. The whole is bad.
If he
it should work.
But watch this though. If he plays bad, let me tell you, the NFL works. If you get rid of the head coach, you have a new coach coming in, right?
A whole new thing.
So now, let me give you some historical facts. The Cardinals did it. They let the head coach go.
That was terrible.
And when Cook came in, he had the number 1 pick. What'd they do? They went and got
Josh Rosen.
They had Josh Rosen on the roster the first year.
Yeah, it was already.
They grabbed Kyler Murray, number 1 pick.
Kept saying they wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah, and they did.
Like, oh, let me not do it.
They did it. Guess what? Washington with Sam Howell. He played solid. Everyone knew he wasn't great. He played solid.
Yeah, he booted out.
He got he led them to number 2 pick. What'd they do? Got a new head coach. Draft number 2, James Daniels. Houston. Davis Mills for 2 seasons. He was solid. He was fine. D'Amico walked in. Number 2 pick. Got C.J. Stroud. Watch this. Watch this. One more though.
Yeah.
Chicago, when Matt Eberflus got let go, they got Ben Johnson, and they had the number 1 pick with Justin Fields. What they do with Fields? After he had a solid year, got an opportunity, drafted Caleb Williams. So in my head, if I know all this, if Cleveland has a new head,
do nothing different.
But watch this though. If Cleveland has a top 5 pick and a new head coach, they're gonna get a new guy because this new head coach ain't tied to these quarterbacks. He's gonna get his guy.
So you're saying I'm wishing for the wrong thing?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, Shador is in a situation where now, if Dylan plays good, he has to now go to.
It's been in his hands.
It's in his hands, but right now,
it's all in his hands. Hopefully, we get a whole new regime out.
But here's the problem, though. If Dylan wins games, he extends his play.
Yeah.
If he loses game, they push for the top pick.
And I need that boy to lose games and get the coach out.
But then
play himself to where he's good enough. You showed the owner himself.
I think you're in the trap card right now because if you lose games,
about
top 5 pick comes.
But the owner picked you, not the GM, not.
But he just
that's Jerry Jones who gives it them. You know what I mean?
But he just said in his own words, it's important to see both before the draft.
For sure. Come on, man. No bias. Why would you taint your not just not saying the product, but why would you that's what one's ego, confidence.
But he just told you nicely, the nice way of saying,
smartest way to say it.
If we don't play good, or if we don't see greatness, we gonna get one of them. Then
great, gonna get me legend. It's legend.
All right, if we don't see legend down there,
legend.
I'm gonna let you ask that for because it's okay. Oh, I'm gonna let you ask that one. Legend. Okay, legendary. If it ain't legendary, then we can kiss all this whole conversation goodbye.
But I don't see that reality happening. I really don't. I don't always.
So what's the third option I have?
The third option?
Because I have both one option of Dylan Gabriel plays good and he continues, and the one where he doesn't and they let Shador in.
What the reality is, Dylan Gabriel's gonna play about 3 or 4 games.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he goes 1 of 3.
Okay, that's 2.
Shador goes in the game, have 9 or 8 so games. Play, none does good. He does good for those games.
Mm-hmm.
We end up picking lineman instead of picking a quarterback because we got a quarterback.
At what draft position you say? At number what, 6, 7?
Yeah, because we're going to be what 5, and I would say be 5 and
I think you said 6.
6. I said we'll sneak around with 4 or 5 games. So yeah. So that's alternative 3. That's the one I foresee. I was picking up line because that's what we need.
I feel that.
We don't need other quarterbacks. We got them.
The only reason why I do say you go quarterback,
I'm going to wide receiver. Only at Harvard. Oh my Jesus.
the only reason I say you go receiver because for right now, your draft class you had this year was cover. You drafted a good linebacker. You drafted a good You drafted a good D10 tight end. You drafted a good tight end. You picked up an undrafted free agent receiver. You got a good running back. Guess what? Now you can look at it.
AB did his thing.
And guess what? What Jimmy Haslam looks at AB like? We need a quarterback.
We need a coach.
And that's how it's gonna go. But hey, there's nothing new under the sun. We see y'all next time.
Yes, sir.